We're going to see a lot of action in this one. Buckle up, folks, because here we go.
He's a senior coach by Buccaneers from Regulatron, Willachel.
Championship final here at 133 pounds of the 2025 PIAA AA State Championships. We got Jax Forrest of Bishop McCourt in the red, black, and gold singlet, red ankle band. He's taking on Aaron Seidel in the yellow and blue singlet, green ankle band.
Seidel, three-time PIAA champion, senior 57-1, 206-3. That is a state record for most wins in PIAA history.
And it's Seidel in on the single leg, looking to go backside. Forrest picks the ankle, comes back into him. Now in a Jonesy position as Forrest decides to go leg pass. Looking to kick off is Jax, coming through the legs.
Excellent work by Seidel, keeping that foot elevated off the mat.
And Forrest now passing the near ankle, getting it elevated above his shoulder. Trying to kick off once again is Seidel. He's getting the fore ankle. Forrest kicks it free, going split on the edge. Now fighting the hands is Forrest. Seidel gets it shelved. Turning down is Forrest, looking to roll. Now it's Forrest trying to come out on top, sitting corner. Now switching the head outside is Seidel. Forrest locked in the crotch. Coming back door is Seidel. Grabbing ankles on the toe is Forrest, and there's a stalemate.
Why? It was not potentially getting let. We just saw one of the greatest scrambles in PIAA state finals history. These guys are all right. They're going to work through the position.
They've been there before. Forrest goes to that slide by, his patented slide by. And headgear pops off for Forrest. He looks at his dad, Howard Forrest. I don't know what I'm saying there. He's going to switch out the helmet headgear.
And so I didn't even get through introductions before that great scramble. 49-0 for Jax Forrest, PIAA champion, 132-3 in his career. This was an 11-4 decision for Forrest at Midwinter Mayhem. A lot of people pointed to that and thought, you know, it might be a little anticlimactic. After that first scramble, there's not going to be anything anticlimactic about this championship final.
We're in another interesting position here as Forrest kind of back hooked above the elbow on Seidel. Seidel looking for the go behind. Forrest is able to control that arm through the position. Another shot for Seidel. Slide by Forrest. Leg in, and that's going to be a takedown with under 10 seconds to go in the first. Went to the other side that time, did Forrest. Just an incredible slide by. Keeping his hands locked. Seidel trying to circle out, but Forrest going to get the ride out. He's going to take a 3-0 lead to the second after an incredible first period. Forrest's choice to start the second. He's going to defer to Seidel. Seidel gonna go down. Look, these guys absolute killers on the mat. Seidel with his cross wrist tilt. Forrest with his leg ride and his ball and chain tilt.
And you see him, and you know, it's a Trella position. A lot of times he doesn't dig the elbow in. He likes to take the elbow to the far side of the ribs and roll through. Ends up almost blocking across the chest sometimes.
He's looking to slide that right side boot in. Seidel trying to pinch the knees. Forrest able to get that shallow leg in. Seidel trying to keep his wrists free here. A lot of pressure coming for Forrest. He slides the right boot in once again. Sealing off is Seidel. He knows what Forrest is looking for here, going to that cross body ride. Forrest looking to rip that left arm back of Seidel. Looks up at the official, kind of signaling wants a stall warning coming. Seidel being a little strategic here, which is trying to keep that wrist from going back. So we go under a minute to go in the second. Forrest signaling to the official. He wants a stall warning on Seidel, but we're going to get a stalemate with 47 to go in the second period. It's a big restart here for Seidel. See if he's able to make the adjustment, get to his feet.
47, you absolutely need this escape. Thinking about match strategy, if you can take it to the third, 3-1, an escape by Forrest, you're a takedown away from tying the bout in the third period.
Seidel able to control the wrist that time, circles out, gets his escape. Now 3-1 with 30 to go in the second. See, Seidel looks to attack here as Forrest looked for a shot, not able to get there. Nice snap by Seidel. Trying to keep that left elbow back.
Watch where the hands are going and watch the elbow position of Aaron Seidel. His elbow is towards the mat, keeping that throw by away. Very cognizant of it. Great hand work. And we're going to go to the third period, 3-1 in favor of Forrest. He has choice.
Your Seidel, this is basically how you probably had to draw it up here. In position where you're still in the match here. Forrest is going to go down to start the third. Seidel really tough on top. See if he's able to get to his patent cross wrist tilt. Half and tight waist coming for Seidel. Forrest trying to circle out, kind of goes limp arm. Looking for the reversal was Forrest. Seidel, a nice job following there.
What's your timeline here for Seidel?
Minute. Once it gets down to 60 seconds to go, I'm cutting him. Into that half once again is Seidel looks to pull him back. Forrest is kind of keeping his belt buckle towards the mat, trying to stay square here.
Doesn't look like much, but that hand fight going on underneath there as Seidel was looking to get cross wrist. Jax Forrest was very busy underneath, making sure to keep his wrist clear. A staple of the offense for Aaron Seidel from the top position as we're getting ready to cross over the 1 minute mark. It's decision time, and if you look at the Northern Lebanon corner, they were just saying cut him, get rid of him. And you got to be careful not to give up a reversal on this cut. Take the action out of bounds and just say neutral when you go inbounds. Neutral, 48 seconds left. You got to go get a takedown and win your 4 state title. Well, actually, you got to get a takedown and then get another one.
Forrest.
Get sudden victory.
Well, you saw there Seidel, he was over on the edge. He was trying to go soft hands there and push Forrest off. Forrest goes back hook and pulls the leg in. Very wise there is Forrest. Seidel's going to give Forrest the escape. That's going to make it 4-1, and he's got to go. But there's another slide by for Forrest. Gets the inside leg in. No takedown call yet. And Seidel continuing to circle up on the head. Hands are locked for Forrest, but now Seidel in on the single. 32 seconds to go. Forrest diving towards the line, fighting hands. Trying to get that far ankle away. It's Forrest now wrestling back into him. Head in the knee for Seidel. Forrest with the far ankle. We're down under 15 seconds to go. Seidel's going to turn into him. Going to kick over. Forrest able to square. Down to 5 seconds. Seidel's got to go. Looks for the throw, but Forrest going to be able to stop it. What a finish. Jack Forrest stops history. Takes out Aaron Seidel. A 7-1 decision for Jax Forrest.
Everybody in this arena should be on their feet. What a fantastic match. What a career for Aaron Seidel. In the record books, it's going to say 7-1.